There's a battle going on in Folsom Ranch in Folsom, California. There are three players in this battle. We're going to talk a little bit about it. Taylor Morrison, Beazer Homes, and Tri Pointe. Which one should you buy? Oh, guys, it's heating up and it's not even summer. All right, hopefully you guys are doing great. We're talking a little bit about Folsom Ranch today. We're talking about the three latest offerings, or the 2.5 latest offerings happening in Folsom Ranch. We're going to talk a little bit about the pros and cons and all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, so Folsom is heating up. Folsom Ranch is nice. So when Tri Pointe came out, Taylor came out, people were really excited because there was a little bit of a lull in building happening in that area. So people really were excited. They're like saying to themselves, yes, this is awesome. Now, what you saw though was it was a little slow of a December, November, as well as in what's called early January, because there's a lot of surplus and they weren't really building. In fact, Taylor actually pushed off their pre-sale until basically a couple weekends ago. So it was weird. And, I was talking to my buddy Shig over at Taylor Morrison. And he's like, yeah, but it just picked up like crazy. So now Taylor Morrison is selling like crazy. Tri Pointe came out about a week, I think it was a week after Taylor Morrison's grand opening, and they started selling really, really aggressively in the 500s. Now, as you know, Folsom, California in the 500s, that right there is just crazy as is. But we were seeing it, and a lot of people didn't really know what to do. Should they get it? Should they not? Now, here was the biggest problem that I found with that. The majority of the people who are looking for the price point in the 500s in Folsom, California are investors. Investors love it. As far as rental return, it's fantastic. But guess what, guys? Tri Pointe does not allow you to have an investment property or buy as an investment property or even as a second home. So a lot of investors were kind of stuck with the idea of like, well, I mean, it's a great price point, but we can't do it. Some investors are even going in there as primaries, which is probably going to come back to bite them. But here's the thing, guys. Right now, we're going to break it down as far as should you go Taylor, should you go Tri Pointe. I do like Tri Pointe. I got the price sheets right here. And we're going to talk a little bit about the houses. Right now, I got in front of me a 3D video of the Tri Pointe's largest floor plan, which is a Plan 3. It's over, I think it's over 2,000. I think it's 2,220 square feet. Decent sized lot. I would say the backyard is going to be about 15 feet. Not really pool size, but you can definitely entertain. But getting in at Folsom in 500s is crazy. In fact, you guys can't see it, but a couple weekends ago, they opened up and all of a sudden, like their Lariat community, 4 out of the 6 floor plans that they had available in that release were already gone. We haven't seen that much activity for a long, long time. And so for the most part, it's going to be interesting to see what we got going on here. Like I said, look at this floor plan. Really, really nice. Tri Pointe definitely is setting the stage really nicely. You got one bedroom down here. It's a nice big size house as well too. The only thing it lacks, in my opinion, is scale. For a house this kind of square footage, you're going to kind of want almost something like maybe a 25-foot backyard. Maybe you can squeeze a pool in there, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you at least have some decent entertaining space. I'm thinking Tri Pointe is going to give you about a 15-foot backyard, and that's okay. 15-foot backyard. I do think that aggressive price is going to come at a cost eventually, and I think they're going to have to change the pricing on it. But for right now, I think people are getting a great deal here, and I think Tri Pointe might be a little desperate with the pricing, but I think this right here, see the backyard? Not bad for the price point. So for me, myself, I'm thinking to myself, I think Tri Pointe's doing a good job right now, coming out strong. And I did go and show houses during Tri Pointe's opening. Taylor was a little quiet and Tri Pointe was packed. As opposed to the weekend where Taylor Morrison was out and Tri Pointe wasn't there, Taylor was packed. So now we got the two players out there. We got Taylor, who allows you to buy investment properties. They even have some floor plans in the 5s. Melrose is a little higher than it was at their last community, and they're not really in the main area where the elementary school is over at Folsom Ranch. They're still offering amazing homes. Now, here's something to consider with the Taylor Morrison home, right? One of the big things is that later on down the road, you're going to see Toll Brothers, the latest community building out there. Now, a lot of people ask me, well, why does that even matter, right? Well, Taylor, let's be honest, Toll Brothers is not going to build for anything underneath $1 million over there. And that just sets the stage because you're in an area where the comps in the area are going to be over $1 million. And I really, really love that for Taylor. Now, Tri Pointe, I think if you're looking to get a foothold into Folsom, I think if you're looking for a primary, I think the pricing on Tri Pointe is going to be great. I like these two communities. I like Lariat better than Canterley because I don't like the shared driveway, and I know a lot of people don't. Lariat, I think, is the all-star community in this. And I think if you can get something underneath maybe like 6, maybe even 610, I think you're in good shape in this community. I expect these things to fly off the shelves. But there is a third player, and this player has not shown their head yet. We're talking about Beazer Homes. Beazer plans to do some releasing, building too. And as we know, over in Roseville, Beazer has been super competitive with Tri Pointe. So I think Beazer and Tri Pointe are going to go neck and neck. Now, the big thing about Beazer is we still don't know what kind of what their feeling is going to be as far as investors, as far as second homes. Now, as we saw, Tri Pointe shut that right down. Beazer is still the wild card, and they'll be coming in probably in the next couple weeks. They're going to do their pre-sale and everything too. Now, if you guys want any more information about this, of course, reach out to my team. We're here for you as always. We'd love to work with you and everything too. But as right now, it's going to get crazy in Folsom Ranch. And I know a lot of people are saying to themselves, hey, look, we're going to wait a little while, prices are going to go down and all that kind of fun stuff. Well, each one of these builders is very strategic, right? Taylor, I haven't seen them build in the 500s in Folsom like ever. The last communities weren't doing that, but this one has some floor plans in the 5s. Tri Pointe, super aggressive, even lower than that. So the aggressive pricing, I think, is bringing people in. I know Taylor, after their first week, after her first pre-sale weekend, they've already increased the price $5,000, and as of last Wednesday, $10,000. So the Taylor Morrison homes are very aggressive, very beautiful homes, good, solid builder. Don't expect these prices to last. Now on Tri Pointe, I think all these $500,000 ranging Lariat homes, I think they're going to go quick. I think people are going to ask themselves, do we want to go Canterley? Is the shared driveway something that might be right for us? Now, the only thing I will tell you guys, if you are someone who's looking right now at Tri Pointe, you might want to do a little investigation on Beazer to see what they're going to be throwing out, where they're going to be building, and what they're going to be offering. Because if Beazer actually does build somewhat competitive to Tri Pointe's building and allows you to actually sell to investors, to rent the properties as an investor or as a second home, it could really be good, because some of these homes, like these Tri Pointe homes, even if they're nice for first-time home buyers and they're nice to get into Folsom, eventually these will become your rental properties. And if you're locked into a loan that doesn't allow it, if you're locked into a community that doesn't allow it, it could be a real red flag. Okay, guys, this is the Battle of Folsom Ranch in Folsom, California. If you guys want more information, direct information, call our team. We'd love to work with you. Until next time, guys, this is Mark. Guess what, guys? The video just ended. But don't worry, we have more videos just like that one right over there. And if you missed that red subscribe button during the course of the video, we got you covered right there. Hit that subscribe button. We promise to bring you some amazing content. We won't let you down. Now, if you're looking for a team in the Sacramento metro area to work with, we'd love to talk to you one-on-one. We always include a Zoom link down below, so book a time where we can talk to you a little one-on-one, find out exactly what your real estate needs are.